What up? What up?
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. Still going. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Tennessee. On is Coop for the point after.
Yeah.
His kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14.
Hey, for me, it was all those perfect blocks your whole fucking team did. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
No, I haven't played it either. I don't want to get consumed.
Inside the 5.
I'm already consumed. I'm already consumed with Call of Duty and this, so. Oh, does it really? Damn. Oh, okay. Alright, for sure, I gotta focus.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. In motion now, it's Collins. handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, it's Williams. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the
I don't know what I got to do differently on that. I don't get that, bro.
And it'll be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. So we've played... They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Here's 2nd and 2. Give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Right back to him on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and a yard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one intercepted.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. He was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's a run going left. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They motion the slot man left. Throwing on second down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's going to be caught. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Williams. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And he's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Texans 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion now, it's Collins. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 21 on that one. First down for Houston.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So
ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
With the ball, winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is...
Bro, how do I get him to fucking lob it over a little bit more, bro? Is there a way I can direct that?
Not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written,
okay.
you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here. He makes a great play on the ball.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Williams. This one caught at the 4.
Hey, I hit L1 for the first time at the right time, I think.
That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks.
Bro, they got fucking Sauce Gardner as my kicker. I can't change that shit.
Untimely moment just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Maybe I don't got a punter. I'll have to go check that out.
Set to go now
That's tough.
on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Now this looks like a design run. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in.
Bro, I didn't even realize you're in fucking Wildcat, dude.
That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's a toss, right side. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Nico Collins.
That was some crazy shit, bro.
Houston. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown.
Bro, I gotta step my game up, bro. I've been getting fucking smacked out here, bro.
Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred.
Bro, my shit's getting like a little
That
glitchy.
decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This taken around the 11. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Going to be taken down at the 37. the middle they go. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Second down and 8. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, he finds an opening. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Texans getting all set to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. They'll stick with him again. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Tight end going in motion here. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, first and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
To the 20.
That was some crazy coverage, bro. Not one dude got one step on anybody, bro. I swear to God, I read all.
With Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
I swear, bro, I read all. I read short. I read mid. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now, bro.
But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Bro, I should have thrown that shit away, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, that's the first time in a long time I've actually seen anyone attempt to even try to catch it, bro. Like, hella times I've seen that situation, and dudes just sit there and run into the ball and look at it. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, it's been a decent game, though.
Now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Bro, why didn't my fucking running back release, bro? That shit's dumb. That's just hella dumb. Oh, that shit's dumb.
Why they find themselves trailing in this game.
He could have busted either way and it would have been open on that slot. Other than you chasing him down.
But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A high throw over the middle that's taken in. He's into the clear again. And he will score again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Well, Greg, the lights.
Bro, I got fucking Tank Dell hurt, and then I got I got 2 of my starting wide receivers hurt, bro, besides fucking Nico, bro, and this stuff.
I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They put Strange in motion. Now give on the ground.
Man, I can't punch shit through, bro.
In the backfield, taken down back at the 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I start getting impatient, right? And if I throw too many fucking picks for good users, bro, I'm like giving my fighting little chance away. You feel me? Like. You know, yeah, I mean, you know what you're doing. I try to catch a couple of them, but these little wildcats are crazy.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of
what you want to do. Yep.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget.
Nah, I feel you, bro. You seen the defenses all trying to run, and you count. You know what motherfuckers try to do to stop your shit, and then you try to stay ahead, and that's all it takes. I've been practicing some new shit, so.
Try the right side this time.
Oh boy.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been struggling to put up points. So I'm not completely, all the way happy, but I'm kind of satisfied, bro, with the way I played today. So.
His read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop. And
yeah, bro, but yeah. Yeah. I just had to dig a little deeper.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Oh, fuck.
It's 3rd down.
Fuck, I want to get this run. I know it.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. So, fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Yeah.
The Titans sending out.
I know, I've seen them.
As they try to play the field.
Especially with your dude, bro. You get out, you get his little direct line, and he's out of there. Oh, fuck.
This fielded in the end zone.
Oh, I didn't mean to do all that.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, fuck.
And he'll just bite the
I
ball.
had somebody
and
for a
throw this
second,
one away.
but
That's a good idea. Didn't
that shit
force
was
anything
risky.
there.
A
But
little
now it's
risky.
going to bring up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Here's first down. And in motion is Brown. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Oh! Oh!
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
And it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw
You don't go
just
live?
enough to end that play
My
before
boy
it
don't go
started.
live? Okay.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Now a deep ball.
See, so for a second, I wish my dude, instead of running that post, would just go, you know what, I'm going to keep on running.
This mistake here, Mike, in the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back.
I know, I hate that defense.
They're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Williams to the air once more.
Ah!
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
Motherfucker.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Good.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Goff.
Motherfucker.
At the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Goff has his offense ready for this two-point try. Here we go. One final play. The pressure got to him. He was
See that, though?
it.
See that?
It's
My dude didn't catch it.
And they come up empty, trying for 2.
And he was on the run, too. Hey, I'm surprised, though, that he tried to attempt. I swear, I've been seeing dudes just fucking run right into it and, like, tackle it. Like, what the fuck? Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope.
And he'll be brought down there.
GG, bro,
And
GG.
that'll put a wrap on this one.
I forgot all about your little, quick fucking tight end wide receiver screen pass, bro.
They get the victory.
You held on to that shit.
In the division. It's so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.
Be sure to like and subscribe to CodeGamer_YT.